All right, welcome back, everybody, to Roland Garros. And now we're going to watch Gauff. Let's see what Coco looks like. Apparently, she's never beaten Bouzkova before, so this will be an interesting matchup. They haven't played for a couple of years, but last time was a clay court match that Bouzkova won in 3. So let's see what happens. Let's see if Coco can get the win and keep things rolling. How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? I want to know how you decide to only put stripes on the front of the shirt. Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to call. You're gonna have to call the executives at Nike. All right, but Zverev won, so we're here. Again, chat. Today's just the men's matches just haven't delivered. The high-profile matches haven't delivered yet, but maybe tonight we'll get a surprise. And tomorrow we're gonna have some really good matches. I know that's gonna happen. We're not gonna have. There's gonna be no. We can't have a boring match tomorrow. Draper was practicing his drop shots today. Oh, he played some great drop shots. Having coffee and peanut butter sandwich. Nice. Nice haircut. I haven't had a haircut. I don't know why people keep saying that. I got a haircut like 2 weeks ago. Chocolate banana bread? Ooh, that does sound good. All right. Let's see how Coco looks. We've only watched Coco once this week, so let's see. Let's see how my prediction looks. No, 1 second, chap. I'll be out in a second. Okay. Is there too much Fonseca hype? Nope. Nole not before 2:22 local time. Yeah, exactly. Which is yeah. Late. When was the last time you were clean shaven, Cam? I don't know. This morning. Madison and Kenin are playing right now. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that as well because that's a good match. Baptiste and Bouzkova as well. Sorry, not Bouzkova. Monero as well. A lot of Americans playing right now. And Bublik's up 2-11 a break. Piastri on pole at the Spanish F1. Nice. If he does that, it would be the best slam ever for him. Who's that? Bublik winning? That's crazy. That is crazy. My prediction for this match, Coco in straights. Djokovic won't be hard for Zverev, guys. Only Sinner and Alcaraz. Cool. I think nobody said that. Nobody asked. Like nobody did. Nobody. Did anybody say Djokovic in the chat, or did I miss it? I don't think I saw anyone say that. So you don't have to defend Djokovic. Nobody's attacking him. I think Zverev will be lifting the trophy. Okay. You said Coco in straights? Yep. All right. 1 second, chat. Okay. No, it hasn't started yet. Not yet. But it will start very shortly. Where did you find that Kazakhstan shirt? My brother made it for me. It's a 1 of 1. My brother designed and made it for me. TNT needs to do with the Aussie Open also. They do a great job. People are saying they're doing a terrible job. Well, people are saying they was expensive, so I don't know what to believe anymore. No rain delay. They're just taking their time. There's no delay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's okay. Alright, players about to come out on court. Everything's fine. Can you explain how mixed doubles works with tournaments? I don't see mixed doubles that often. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really... There's no really, like... They just play mixed doubles at the Grand Slams, pretty much. Sometimes elsewhere, but mainly just at the Slams. Outside of Slams, not very often. Couple of times a year outside of Slams, but most of the time it's just... it is only the Slams that get mixed doubles. TNT coverage is okay. Okay. Got to get that signed by Dasha when you go watch her play eventually. Yeah, hopefully. That'd be great. God, I need more desk space. This desk is not working. I think this year at Indian Wells we had mixed... Yeah, there's some tournaments that have it. It's only the Slams that have it all the time. But then the US Open are trying to, like, ruin it. So mixed doubles might not be a thing in the future. Just depends on how the slams handle it in the future. They play, yeah. All right. Players walking out on court, so we can start this match. Okay. Head-to-head is 0-2, yeah. Coco is trying to win her first match against this player. She has never beaten her before. Penka lost doubles, that sucks. I missed double faults. We'll play today. What? Yeah, Deb, I think we've got to start cracking down on people that have been timed out 10 or more times. I think today might be the day. I think we've exhausted all. It's just not it's just making it. Those people aren't learning their lesson. They don't understand that timing out doesn't just mean come back and be the same. It means come back and please don't do it again. Coco has never been beaten her. Yep, she's never beaten Bouzkova before. They played doubles are probably against each other as well because they've both played doubles a lot lately. Bublik, the king of clay. Maybe. Thanks for covering this match. No worries. No problem. I mean, after the two matches we've watched already today, we've got to watch... we've got to get one good match under our belt because there's no guarantee Djokovic's match is going to be good. So we've got to try and get it, hopefully a banger here, and then we can get excited for the second half of the tournament. Yeah, exactly, Greggs. Exactly. Bublik is winning the French right, totally. Probably not. I would say no, but you just never know anymore, do you? But I would say not. Probably not. He's probably not going to win. But hey, I've been wrong before. Thanks for covering Coco's match. No worries. Close matches happen right now. Either the ladies. That's it. Hopefully this is a close match. We can... we can hope for the best. But check this out. Iron Man. All right. Close matches happening. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, Kenin versus Keys is like possibly a banger too. Chat, this is what happens when we watch men's matches. They're shit. We got to watch women's matches. For all those people that wonder why we watch so much WTA, I'll tell you why. Because they deliver. Because the WTA delivers. And the ATP, unfortunately, in 2025, is a bit of a flop fest. So, That's why we watch women's tennis. No friggin' agenda. It's just the better sport right now. It's the better side of the sport. There's just more fun. Not Thanos. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That is it. I have no idea who's serving, but they're just warming up. And then we'll get started. And we'll get this match started. WTA rules, ATP rules. Look, ATP is, it's just not as good as it was. It was not as good as it could be yet because, it's probably been like this forever, but I said this at the start of the day. We haven't had too many great matches this week from the big players, but we're more likely to get a banger WTA match than we are in the first week of a tournament than we are with a men's match, right? Even today, the ATP matches have just been predictable. Or at least one-sided, which is boring. Unless you're a fan of those players who win, and then it's the best thing ever. But this match could be it. Cam's still selling signed cards. I don't sell... What are you talking about? I don't sign cards. Oh, chat, look at that. Look at how cool is that? That's a cool image. That's pretty sick, eh? What's this one? From 1992, eh? That's good. That's got everyone. It's cool. Okay. They're about to get started. Lock in, chat. Does Bouzkova have a chance? Yeah, she's never lost to Gauff. Oh, no, it's a spammer. Mods! Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Oh, Mia's gone. Pineapple. All right. I'm going to go Gauff in 3. But who you got? That's cool. Who you got, chat? I'm going to go Gauff in 3. Bouzkova? Shit, you reckon it's going to be an upset? I tell you what, the betting says no. The betting said it's going to be not going to be an upset. As Gauff serves a fault, second serve. As a return goes the backhand of Bouzkova on the stretch. As Gauff hits a winner down the line. And it's 15 love. Love. As a return goes in the net from Bouzkova, 30 love. You should teach us about tennis more often. Yeah, when it makes sense, I will. If I do it all the time, then every stream becomes a lecture, and I don't think you came here to be lectured. But yeah, when it makes sense, we'll I'll break out the whiteboard and we'll talk about it. As Gauff double faults, 30-15. And that goes out by Bouzkova, 40-15. As we default again, second serve. Serving to the back end of Bouzkova. Bouzkova in the net. 1-love Gauff. Gauff holds. Okay. First game to Coco. The stadium is empty now. I don't know. I didn't see the stadium before. Also, what is your point? What are you trying to say? The stadium is empty. And? What have we learned so far from today about life? I don't know. Nothing. Then I'm very tolerant. And I'm tired. Backhand goes in the fort of Gauff. Forehand now shanked by Bouzkova. Love 15. And the Grand Slams are long. They take a long time, chap. They are a long event. Hopefully they start getting good, though. Let's start getting some crazy ass... Tomorrow will be the start of the tournament. Today is just the end of the first week. Tomorrow the tournament begins. Because tomorrow we've got crazy matches. Fourth round's crazy. Sorry, third round crazy. Sorry, fourth round crazy. Tomorrow's the fourth round. As with a forehand from Gauff is a slice. And Bouzkova puts it up, and then Gauff puts it away. Love 30. Nice start from Coco. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. As Bouzkova serves again. A fault. Second serve. Second serve is a let. Anyways, backhand goes into the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff with the forehand into the forehand of Bouzkova as Gauff gets the point. Love 40. Gauff to break to start this match. Do I hear Mia snoring? Yes. That you do. That is exactly what you can hear. 30-40. Oh, sorry, love 40. As a return from Gauff goes the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff, backhand long, one saved, 15-40. Not a great start by Maria, yeah. It is not a great start by Maria. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Gauff. Bouzkova goes again. The back of Gauff, and then Bouzkova with the backhand of her own. Gauff goes cross court. Bouzkova forehand slice. And it goes long. Gauff breaks. Nice start by Coco. Break to start the match. Gauff. 1-2 love. Two zero. Swiatek better defend her title. She may not win any title rest of the way. Now just think and listen to what you just said. Just have a listen to what you just said and say it back to yourself and then rethink what you just said. What did you just say? Hang on. Iga better defend her title. She may not win any title rest of the way. Yeah, just think about what you said and just like repeat that to yourself and think, is that a smart thing to say? And is that does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. You really think she's not going to win anything else if she doesn't win this title? Like, that's crazy. She doesn't win the French Open, so she never wins again? That's insane. That's a really crazy thing to say. That's a very definite... I mean, are you serious? You're just kidding. You're not serious, are you? 15 love. As Gauff hits a forehand to the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff forehand cross. Bouzkova on the stretch gets it. But Gauff's there with the backhand. Bouzkova gets it again, and Gauff comes in and puts it away. 30 love. You don't think she's going to win a title this season if she doesn't win this title now? All right. That's less. That's okay if that's what you meant. Maybe that's a little less insane. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. And the return from Bouzkova goes in the backhand of Gauff. Bouzkova forehand into forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova with a volley. Winner. That's a great shot. Swiatek is not winning Wimbledon, that's for sure. Okay. First serve is a fault. Second serve. As we had a 4 now from Bouzkova, that goes out 40-15. 40-15. Cannon breaks. Nice. 40-15. And Gauff holds 3 love. 3 love Coco. To start this match. Okay. Three zero. All right, 3 love. Good start by Coco. So yeah, Cannon's up 4-3. So that's fun. Keys, come on, breaks right back. Okay. Cannon is good clay court. Okay. Well, Cannon did make the final of the French Open in 2020, so you're not wrong. You are not wrong. First serve is a fault. Second serve. All right, 15. Love. Love. As Gauff, Bouzkova hits it out. 15-all. As the return goes into the slice of Bouzkova, Gauff comes in and hits a slice forehand winner. And it's 15-30. As a default, second serve. As the return goes to the backhand of Bouzkova. Into the backhand of Gauff as Bouzkova goes again. The backhand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Bouzkova. And Bouzkova hits a cross-court winner. 30-all. All. As Bouzkova serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes out by Gauff, 40-30. As that goes in by Gauff. Nice hitting from Coco. Deuce. All right, deuce. Tomorrow's Sunday Fun Day. Most hype matches will be on card. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be awesome. We hope. We hope it's going to be awesome. Advantage Bouzkova to get on the board here. There's a bit of let on the first serve. She serves an ace. All right. Bouzkova on the board. Okay. Bouzkova gets on the board. And she serves a fault. Gauff, second serve. As Bouzkova backhand down the line goes long, and it's 15-love. $15-love. And we get a let. There's it a forehand now from Bouzkova. And Gauff hits a passing shot. Winner. 30-love. $30-love. There's a default second serve. As Bouzkova returns back into Gauff, but Gauff hits it out. All right, 30-15. $30-15. As $40-15. And do the default second serve. Okay, 4-1. 4-1 Coco. All right. Good stuff from Gauff to start this one. Remember, she's never beaten Bouzkova before. Last time they played, it was a 3-setter on the clay courts of Rome. So we'll see whether or not Gauff can... she won the first set last time they played and then lost the match. So we'll see if she can finish the job today. Okay. 4-1. Coco. They played in Rome last time they played. Pardon me. And they also played back in 2022 in Cincinnati. But Gauff had to retire from the second set. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. There's a bit of let on the second serve. There's a bit of forehand-to-forehand rally. Gauff with the backhand into the corner. And it's love 15. Love 15. Love 15. There's a bit of fault, second serve. There's a return now to the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff with the backhand to the backhand of Bouzkova. Bouzkova hits it long and it's love 30. Chance for a double break for Coco and to serve the set. As the return goes into the slice of Bouzkova, Bouzkova hits it out. And it's love 40. Love 40. Bouzkova serves again. A fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Gauff. Bouzkova forehand to the backhand of Gauff. Bouzkova goes in the forehand of Gauff to the backhand of Bouzkova sliced as Gauff hits a winner, 5-1. Coco looks good. She looks solid. All right. Nice work by Gauff. Kenin won the first. Nice. As Gauff hits a slice down the line and Bouzkova can't volley it back. And it's 15 love. $15 love. As we get a shot out by Bouzkova. 30 love. We're going to fault second serve. Bouzkova doesn't know what to do. Not yet. We'll see if she can figure it out, though. As Gauff hits it in the ground. But no, it was out by Bouzkova. So it's 40 love. Gauff to take the first set. 40 love. Gauff, set points. As Bouzkova returns, Gauff backhand down the line. Winner, nice from Coco. 6-1. Best set she's ever played against Bouzkova. 6-1. Okay. All right, Coco takes the first. Can I ask you a question? Sure. Shoot. What you got? All right, Gauff, by the way, 10 winners, 4 errors. Woo. Also, didn't lose a point on her first serve, Gauff, in that set. That was crazy. For somebody whose serve sometimes gets a little bit messy, that's a hell of a serve. Always grateful for being consistent. Hey, look, we do our best. Is it possible for the 32nd seed to play the 16th seed in the third round? Maybe. No. It is not. It's not possible. That's not how it works. Third round is between 24 and 32. In the third round, play the players between 1 and 8. And the players between 9 and 16 will play the players between 17 and 23. Or something around there. So no, it's impossible. No. 1 to 8 play 25 to 32, yeah. So it's not possible. All right, 6-1 first set. All right. As Bouzkova serving first in the second. As Bouzkova hits a winner, 30 love. Thirdly love. $40 love. As Bouzkova hits it in the net eventually. And it's... $40-15. 40-15. And Bouzkova serves again. All right, Bouzkova hits it out again, and it's 40-30. Sorry, Gauff hits a winner. My bad. Inside our backhand winner. Lovely shot. All right, 40-15. As Bouzkova comes to the net, and Gauff can't get it. All right, 1-love Bouzkova in the second. All right. All right. "34 minutes played. Seeing some great matches. What matches are we not watching tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to just take the day off, I think. Backhand slice into the backhand of Bouzkova. As Gauff hits a backhand winner, 15-love. I think tomorrow we'll just call it a day. Just take the day off. Definitely don't want to watch the night session. Pretty keen on skipping the most of the day as well. Today's a chill day, chat. Didn't you know? I told you it was going to be chill. As Gauff in the net, 15-all. Chad, I'm not going to sell your shit and call it gold. I'm not going to sell a match that's not interesting. This is not interesting. Today's just been a chill day. I'm not going to do cartwheels and handstands until we have to. You know what I mean? $30-15. But don't worry, tomorrow will only be better. Tomorrow will be better. 30-15. As the return goes the backhand of Gauff. Backhand now from Bouzkova. As Gauff goes again, the backhand forehand of Bouzkova into the forehand of Gauff. As Bouzkova goes to the net with a volley and puts it in the net. 40-15. $40-15. $40-15. As Gauff serves. A double fault, okay. Hasn't been doing too many of those. 40-30. Seven to the back into Bouzkova. 4-0 from Gauff as Bouzkova slice. And that goes in the net from Gauff, and we get to deuce. We get to deuce. As Gauff hits a forehand. And Bouzkova gets it back, and Gauff hits it in there. All right, Bouzkova now a chance to get the break. A chance for Bouzkova to make this interesting. All right. As Gauff serves, a fault. Second serve. As Gauff second serve. Bouzkova returns off the tape, got lucky, got wins. 2-love, Bouzkova. A little bit of luck, but she'll take it. All right. Bouzkova takes the break in the second. Now things are getting interesting. Keys and Ken is interesting, and Baptist is dominating. Nice. As with a forehand now from Gauff on the stretch, Bouzkova hits a winner. 15-love. All right, 15-love. All right, 15-love. Bouzkova serves again. Into the forehand of Gauff. Return goes the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff with a pass. Goes wide. 30-love. So glad I have the day off tomorrow. Lots of potential fire matches. Yeah, there is. $30-love. As the return goes the backhand of Bouzkova. Backhand from Gauff is out. 40-love. As with a fault second serve. As Gauff forehand down the line. That's a winner. Great shot from Coco there. And it's 40-15. Have you ever been to the East Coast of America? Said in a different stream that you have been to Hawaii and California. I have never been to Hawaii, but I've been to California. And I've been to New York, and I've been to Boston. Backhand rally. And Washington is with a forehand inside out from Gauff. Backhand lob by Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova forehand into the forehand of Gauff. Then Bouzkova backhand again, the forehand of Gauff. Bouzkova on the stretch with a slice. And then Gauff puts it away. All right. Still a chance for Bouzkova to go to 4-3. Sorry, 3-love. It's 40-30. I'm reading the wrong numbers. Serve again. As the return goes into the backhand of Bouzkova. Bouzkova goes wide. We get to deuce. From 40-love. We get to deuce. Looks like Kenna's going to win the upset. That's cool. So the winner of this match, by the way, will take on Alexandrova. And then Gauff will maybe play Kenin, if Kenin keeps winning, or Baptiste. So it's getting... The draw's kind of opening up for Gauff. Just a little bit, unless she loses this match. Advantage Bouzkova. Advantage Bouzkova. Serve to the forehand of Gauff. Bouzkova forehand to the backhand of Gauff. And Bouzkova again to the backhand of Gauff into the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff backhand again to the backhand of Bouzkova. And Bouzkova in the net back to deuce. Back to deuce. There's a bit of fault, second serve. Serve to the forehand of Gauff. Backhand out from Bouzkova. Into the backhand of Gauff as Bouzkova backhand down the line. Gauff forehand cross in the net. Advantage Bouzkova. Advantage Bouzkova. To take the 3-love lead. As the return goes in the backhand of Bouzkova. Forehand from Gauff. To the backhand of Bouzkova is Gauff with the pass. That's a winner. Back to deuce. Will you do Draper versus Bublik? Probably not. It depends on the schedule. That's with a fault. Second serve. And the return goes into the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff on the stretch with the forehand. Has Bouzkova in the net. And it's advantage Gauff to get the break back. Advantage to Coco. As the return goes in the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff backhand to the backhand of Bouzkova. Bouzkova out. Gauff back on serve. Just wanted to wish you well. I have unfortunately retired from watching tennis. Hey, look, Julian. Hopefully you come back one day. But I understand. I've been there. I retired watching tennis for a while, and then I came back and started this channel. So hopefully you're not gone forever, but respect the... thank you for joining us for a brief moment. Hopefully we'll see you again one day. Is this a good quality match? It is, all right. You're still calling Gauff in 3? Yes. All right. All right. How is Fonseca versus Draper better than the scoreline suggests? No, it was not better. It's exactly how the scoreline suggests. It was exactly what the scoreline suggested. All right, Gauff, love 15. Love 15. There's a bit of a now from Gauff. Into the slice of Bouzkova. And then Gauff backhand again. The forehand of Bouzkova. Bouzkova in the net. And it's 15-all. $15-all. Draper just too good, or Fonseca just not his best? Draper was solid. Fonseca was terrible. And the stats back me up on that. Fonseca was shocking, and which is a shame. He's played Draper twice, and both times he's played terrible. Draper though, solid. Very, very solid match by Draper. But way worse by Fonseca than it was good by Draper. Like, Draper didn't play the match of his life. He played good. Solid. Didn't give away any errors. Not like Sinner Lehechka, where Sinner was playing ridiculous, right? That was a different level. Lehechka was sort of where Draper was, like, pretty solid. Actually, no, that's not true. Draper was better than Lehechka. But Sinner was like ridiculous. Whereas Fonseca was just not there, which was really disappointing because we wanted to see, that match was, you get good. If Fonseca plays well, you get a match, All right, that goes out by Gauff, 15-40. Chance for a break again. 15-40. First serve is a fault, second serve. Double fault. All right, Bouzkova breaks again. All right, Bouzkova takes the break. 3-1. This is the second set, ain't pretty. The first set was good by Gauff. All right. First serve is a fault. Second serve. All right, love 15. As Gauff goes to the back end of Bouzkova. Great shot down the line. Gauff gets it, but hits it long. All right, Gauff with a nice winner, 15-30. 15-30. All right, 30-all. Gauff making another error. Can please give Draper some credit? He stopped Fonseca from playing his best today. 30-all. As we're back in return now from Gauff into the forehand of Bouzkova. Forehand from Gauff again, the forehand of Bouzkova. As Gauff forehand down the line. And Bouzkova hits it into the forehand of Gauff. And Gauff hits it out. 40-30. All right, 40-30. Serve. The backhand of Gauff. Bouzkova backhand again. The backhand of Gauff. And Gauff hits a winner. We get the deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Gauff is chance to break back. This set is just about all the breaks. It's all the breaks. Advantage Gauff. To break again. Cam said like 3 times, and I didn't even watch the match. Cam said that like 3 times. What did I say? All right, advantage Gauff. As Bouzkova serves the forehand of Gauff. Forehand of Bouzkova. Again to the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova. Into the Gauff slice. Bouzkova goes again to the forehand of Gauff. And then Bouzkova with a volley. Gauff gets it back. Bouzkova slice. Down the line's a win-up. We get to deuce. Good rally. We get to deuce. And we get to deuce. Is still a Draper hater. He wrecked Fonseca. Okay. As Gauff at the backhand. Into the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff with a forehand cross. Bouzkova into the forehand of Gauff again. As Bouzkova backhand again. The forehand of Gauff. That's a great shot by Coco. And it's advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. As Bouzkova with a forehand into the backhand of Gauff. Into the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff backhand down the line winner. We're back on serve. 3-2. All right, back on serve. And Bouzkova, she has tape on her leg. She's ripping it off the tape. She's like, this is not working. All right. I'll say one thing to the Draper fans that are watching still. Do you think that performance today by Draper will beat Sinner? Do you think that the performance Draper had today will beat Sinner? Do you think the performance today will beat Alcaraz? Do you think Draper played well enough today that he will beat Draper? He'll beat the big boys and he'll get to the final. He'll win. You think it is? Okay. Then there you go. There's your answer. Good luck. Okay. Mind you, did you watch Sinner? What if Sinner plays like he did today? Draper raised his level accordingly. I didn't say that. I said the level he played today. Do you think that's good enough to beat the guys that he plays later? You can't change the rules. Do you think the level he played today will beat the guys that he has to beat? Lehechka was useless. See, this is what happens. You got it twisted. Fonseca was useless. Lehechka was okay. Sinner was godlike. Draper was solid. That's what the stats show. But we see what we want to see sometimes. But if you want to see the stats, Draper was great. He was solid. Sinner? Are you kidding me? Sinner plays like that, he beats Alcaraz. Come at me, Alcaraz fans. Okay, Bouzkova trying to break again, 15-30. One hour played, by the way. It's a silly question. All right, fair enough. Well, give me the silly answers. As we'll let for the first serve. Sinner is levels above Draper. He'll get crushed. I don't know about that. We'll see. All right. As Bouzkova goes back into Gauff. Bouzkova into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff in the net, though, 15-40. God, this second set is not it. But if we go to a third, it'll be fun. Third set will be fun. 15-40. As the return goes into the forehand of Gauff. Back in our slice from Bouzkova. As Gauff forehand again. The forehand of Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff. As Bouzkova forehand again to the forehand of Gauff. And Gauff hits a wide whip for another break. Carl, I hope you're enjoying this match. Shout out to Carl. All right. Even the crowd can't get into this. 4-2. Bouzkova serves. Into the forehand of Gauff. Back in a Bouzkova. To the backhand of Gauff. Bouzkova on the stretch. Gauff. Into the backhand of Bouzkova again. The backhand of Gauff. Drop shot is too good. Love 15. All right, love 15. Over to serve again. Love 15. All right, double fault by Bouzkova. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes into the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff again to the forehand of Bouzkova. As Gauff back on the stretch. But it goes in the net. 15-30. I enjoy it a little. Okay, fair enough. Bouzkova fan, okay. All right, 15-30. Chad, I'm too tired to fight you today. Let's just agree to disagree today. And we'll watch tomorrow what happens. As with a 4 now down the line at the backhand of Bouzkova. That's a winner down the line from her. 30-all. 30-all. Blasting the AC here in Cali. I imagine it's cold over there. Yeah, it's freezing here. First serve's a fault, second serve. I'm never too tired to fight Menzies and Draper fans. Oh, Gene, you can take over then. You take over. You tell them. Anyways, double fault from Bouzkova. It's 30-40. $30-40. $30-40. As a return from Gauff goes back into Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff is Bouzkova. Into the backhand of Gauff. Again, the backhand of Bouzkova. To the backhand of Gauff is Bouzkova. Hits it out. We're back on serve 4-3. All right, 4-3. Okay. All right. Fonseca's getting destroyed in the comments. Poor guy. Yeah, I mean, I get that he didn't play well, but and I get that people like to say I told you so. But he is going to be good, and I know Fonseca fans we're not bothered. Well, okay, he lost to a guy that he's already lost to. Cool. I don't think we're too like if you're a Fonseca fan, you're not crying at the moment. You're just like, oh, that sucks, but he's getting better. He'll get better. It's just a shame that we can't celebrate Draper. We have to tear down Fonseca, instead. And I get a sport. It happens all the time with everyone, right? Somebody loses. It's always laughing at the person who lost rather than like lifting the guy up who won. There's a lot of people that do that. I get that. But, yeah. Look, Draper, if you're a Fonseca fan, I wouldn't be too bothered. He had a great tournament. He wasn't even supposed to beat Hurkacz. Everyone was saying he was going to lose to Hurkacz. Remember? First day? Hubie nearly beat Djokovic. How's Fonseca's got no chance? And he beats Hurkacz. And nobody said a word. Anyways, love 15. Is it a forehand now to the forehand of Gauff, but it goes out by Bouzkova, 15-0. This is a game of errors. The one that match. Yeah. The first set was good by Gauff, so it just sucks that the second set's been a bit sloppy. To be fair, Cam did say Draper would win in 4. Thank you. I mean, are you saying that I got it wrong, or are you saying that I got it right? Is it a positive? What are you trying to say? I did pick Draper, you're right. So point your guns somewhere else. All right, 30-15. As we return now to the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff. Gauff hits it out. 30-0. 30-0. No idea why Draper is now seen as the RG winner rather than a great contender. Because that's just how the world works. Gauff hits it out 30-40. And chat. It's good. Oh my God. If Draper doesn't win the French, everybody who's going after Fonseca is going to have it come back tenfold by not just Fonseca fans, but fans of every other. You're setting Draper up now. So think twice before you start shitting on the guy that Draper beat. Unless Draper wins the whole thing, he's going to get... People are going to come out and say that's toxic. We don't want that shit. Backhand lob goes in the backhand of Gauff. Slice from Bouzkova. Oh, Gauff missed the smash. All right. Bouzkova breaks again. She's going to serve the set. Like, if Draper wins the whole thing, then nobody will say anything. But if Draper doesn't win Roland Garros, then whoever he loses to... Shit, if you give it, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it back. It happens, All Unfortunately, that's how it happens. We've seen it with so many players. Why is Coco getting double faults? I don't know. Anyways, Bouzkova trying to get to a third. Is it a forehand now from Bouzkova? Into the forehand of Gauff. Bouzkova forehand. Again to the forehand of Gauff. Is Bouzkova again with the forehand to the forehand of Gauff. And the forehand of Bouzkova is Gauff with the backhand. Bouzkova forehand cross. Gauff gets it, but hits it in the net. 15-love. $15-love. The head-to-head is 2-0 Bouzkova, but one of those was a retirement victory, and the other one was a three-setter. So I don't think... 2-0 is not as convincing as it may seem. It's not a bad thing to have a winning record, but it's not like she won both those matches, 2-2, All right, 30-love. $30-love. We get a fault second serve. $30-love, second serve Bouzkova. By the way, Djokovic starts in an hour and a half, so this is filling in the time nicely. Serve to the forehand of Gauff. Return goes into the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff wins the point. Bouzkova hits it wide. All right, serve again. As the forehand goes in the backhand of Gauff. Into the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff with a smash put away. 30-all. 30-all. Here we go again. 30-all. $30-all. Do I like the band Ghost? Hell yeah. Ghost is awesome. As it a forehand out of the backhand of Bouzkova. Backhand out from Gauff into the forehand of Bouzkova. As Gauff with the forehand again to the forehand of Bouzkova. And to the backhand out Bouzkova again. Gauff with the forehand to the forehand of Bouzkova. And then Bouzkova comes in with a volley. Gauff pass. Bouzkova volley in the net. 30-40. 30-40. 30-40. Bouzkova. Trying to save another break point. But it's a fault. Second serve. Ghost is one of my favorite new bands. Normally I listen to 70s and 90s music. Well, that kind of sound... Ghost have that kind of 90s, 80s vibe, doesn't it? That goes out by Gauff Deuce. Like, Ghost have that kind of... like 80s rock vibe, don't they? The 80s metal. I gotta listen to their new album. Okay. Serving to the backhand of Gauff. Forehand from Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff is Bouzkova. Backhand. to the forehand of Gauff. Into the backhand of Bouzkova. Has Gauff forehand again to the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff forehand again. Bouzkova puts up a lob. But it's in the net. Advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. Advantage Gauff. As Bouzkova serves a fault, second serve. Second serve. As Gauff hits a winner, and there it is. Break back 5-4. But who can hold serve? That is the question. There's been so many breaks. Nobody can hold. Okay. By the way, Kenin up a break in the third against Keys. And Fernley, Norrie. Norrie's up a set and a break in that one. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of banger matches tomorrow. There are a lot of bangers tomorrow for sure. All right. Here we go. We're back on serve. As the return goes out by Bouzkova, 15 love. What do you think about Dasha Mirra clash? Will Mirra cry again at the end? She'll probably, if she wins, she won't. I hope Dasha wins. I'm a little worried, but I hope Dasha wins. That'd be great. Hey, Samson, how you doing? All right, 15 love. There's Gauff backhand into the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff with the backhand. Again to the forehand of Bouzkova. There's Gauff with the forehand to the backhand of Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff. There's Bouzkova forehand down the line. Gauff backhand cross. Bouzkova's got it. But hits it long. 30 love. 30 love. What time is Iga versus Raducanu? I think it's this time tomorrow. Around the same time as this match. Like, it's around this time tomorrow. So the serve into the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff backhand. Into the forehand of Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff. As Bouzkova down the line. Gauff with the pass. Too good. 40 love. Great shot from Coco. Do you have any idea what kind of money coaches make? Professional, like the coaches for these players? I don't know. A hell of a lot more than a club coach, probably. Around 1 p.m. tomorrow? Yeah, I think it's like... Because it's the third match tomorrow, I think, right? No, it's the second match. Sorry. So this time tomorrow is Shelton Alcaraz. Yeah. It'll be around around 2 o'clock tomorrow. 2 o'clock. I thought it was third. It's the second match tomorrow. So yeah, it's a little bit earlier than I said. A little bit earlier than now. Gauff holds 5-all. Cam gets some rest. What? No. No, thank you. I'm fine. It's 3 a.m. Everything's fine. Okay, 5-all. Gauff fighting back. Bouzkova hits a winner. Ooh. Nope, she hit it out. Sorry, it was out. The umpire overruled it. Love 15. Love 15. Paolini on center court tomorrow and Sabalenka on court 2. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Not that Paolini doesn't deserve center court, but Sabalenka. I think that might be just because Sabalenka didn't want to play first thing in the morning. That's the only explanation. 4-4 rally. Bouzkova to the slice of Gauff. As Bouzkova forehand is a winner. And it's 15-all. Yeah, the only explanation for that one is because they would have said, if you want to play on center court, you have to play first. And she probably said no. So that's the only reason that happened. In my brain, that's the only reason that happened. All right. 15-all. Gauff returns the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff with the forehand down the line is to the slice of Bouzkova. Goes in the forehand of Gauff. Is Bouzkova backhand again to the backhand of Gauff. Bouzkova backhand in the net. 15-30. Chance for a break and to serve for the match here, Coco. All right, serve again from Bouzkova. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. To the backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff. Bouzkova forehand again to the forehand of Gauff. Down the line, the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff. With a forehand again to the backhand of Bouzkova. Into the backhand of Gauff. Gauff hits it out, 30-all. Yeah, Goran's going to coach Tsitsipas. Yep. 30-all. As the return goes in the net by Gauff, 40-30. Who's Murray coaching? Nobody. He is not coaching anybody. All right. $40-30. As at the backhand, into the backhand of Bouzkova, and then Gauff hits a forehand winner. Great shot. And we get to deuce. As that goes out by Bouzkova, Gauff with another advantage. As the return goes into the backhand of Gauff, Bouzkova into the forehand of Gauff. As Bouzkova again, the forehand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Bouzkova as Gauff. Again to that Bouzkova forehand. Gauff with the forehand again into the forehand of Bouzkova as Gauff hits a backhand now. And the backhand of Bouzkova is Gauff. Forehand lob. Bouzkova on the attack as Gauff gets a backhand into the forehand of Bouzkova. It's a drop shot, but it's more of a slice. Gauff gets it. Backhand of Bouzkova down the line. Gauff forehand cross goes wide. We're back on at deuce. We are back at deuce. All right, deuce. All right, serve again. Here's a fault, second serve. Second serve. Double fault. All right, advantage. Advantage Gauff. As we get a let. As we get a forehand now to the backhand of Bouzkova. Backhand from Gauff. Again to the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff. Slice. Into the forehand of Bouzkova. Is Gauff with the forehand again to the forehand of Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova backhand cross. Gauff gets on the stretch. Bouzkova down the line. Is into the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova again to the forehand of Gauff. Bouzkova again to the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova on the attack. To the slice of Gauff as Bouzkova comes to the net. Gauff with the pass is a lob. Bouzkova smashes away though. Back to deuce. Back to deuce. Great rally. Crowd appreciate the effort. All right, back to deuce. Advantage Bouzkova to stay in front. to stay in front. Bouzkova playing aggressive, yeah. All right, Bouzkova to stay in front. As a return goes in the backhand of Gauff, backhand of Bouzkova. To the backhand of Gauff as Bouzkova slice. To the backhand of Gauff as Bouzkova backhand down the line. Gauff gets on the stretch with a forehand to the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff backhand to the backhand of Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova to the backhand of Gauff. Again, the backhand of Bouzkova sliced. Gauff goes down the line. Bouzkova forehand return. The forehand of Gauff in the net. Bouzkova holds. She stays in front. And Gauff's going to serve to get to a tiebreak. All right. All right. How we doing, chap? Bouzkova about to, at least getting to a tiebreak in the second, at the very least. So that's good. Now we do have Djokovic coming up in about an hour and a half. So we'll watch him then. All right, 15 love. As the return goes to the forehand of Gauff. Gauff puts it away. 30 love. 30 love. As Gauff hits a forehand inside out to the backhand of Bouzkova. Gauff with the forehand cross. Great shot. 40 love. Great shot from Gauff. To take us to a tiebreak. $40 love. As a return. Goes in the backhand of Gauff. Bouzkova forehand slice goes wide. We're going to tiebreak. All right, no intro required. Who's winning the tiebreak, chat? It's been an ugly set. Who you got winning the tiebreak? By the way, Kennan gave the break back against Keys. Norrie's running away with the second. $66 minutes. This set is taken. All right. Zuda forehand from Gauff off a drop shot. Bouzkova pass, Gauff volleys, Bouzkova slice, Gauff smash, winner. One love Gauff. Good rally. 1-0 Gauff. All right, serve again. Is a fault by Gauff. Second serve. As the return goes forward to Gauff. Gauff hits it out. 1-0. Back on serve. 1-1. As we get a return now to the forehand of Gauff. Back into Bouzkova on the stretch. As Gauff hits a forehand. Winner. 2-1 Gauff. 2-1 Gauff. Serve again. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve, Bouzkova. Into the backhand of Gauff. Backhand of Bouzkova on the stretch. As Gauff into the forehand of Bouzkova. To the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova backhand. Into the forehand of Gauff again as Bouzkova again to the forehand of Gauff. Into the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff down the line at the backhand of Bouzkova. As Gauff hits a forehand cross-court winner. 3-1 Gauff. Three-one. Okay. Sort of forehand now to the backhand slice of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 3-2. 3-2. We're back with Gauff with a mini break, though. 3-2. Kennan's up 5-4 in this third. It begins Keys, by the way. 3-2. As the return goes in. The backhand of Gauff. Up goes a lob by Bouzkova. Gauff puts away the smash. 4-2. They change ends. (4-2) Gauff. All right. (4-2) Coco. Djokovic starts an hour, by the way. There's a bit of serve now from Gauff. Into the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff backhand to the forehand of Bouzkova. Into the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova. Again to the forehand of Gauff. To the forehand of Bouzkova, who hits a drop shot. Oh no, it's a slice, sorry. She changed it. It was looking like a drop shot, then she kind of hit a deep slice that went long. 5-2. 5-2 Gauff. 2 points away from the fourth round. 5-2. Cam does the WTA proud, just how to make the TV and tournaments find new ways. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. 5-2. As return goes to the forehand of Bouzkova. Backhand from Gauff. Into the backhand of Bouzkova. To the forehand of Gauff as Bouzkova forehand cross. Gauff gets it. Into the backhand of Bouzkova is Gauff on the attack. Backhand cross-court winner by Coco. 6-2. Coco Gauff to take her spot in the fourth round. Six two. Serving the forehand of Gauff. Return the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff backhand cross. Bouzkova gets it into the backhand of Gauff. Gauff in the net. 6-3. 6-3. Gauff going to serve. All right. Set match point number 2. Made a fault, second serve. Second serve, and the return goes into the backhand of Gauff. Forehand now from Bouzkova. Into the backhand of Gauff as Bouzkova forehand to the forehand of Gauff. Again to the forehand of Bouzkova. Gauff down the line. As Bouzkova backhand again to the forehand of Gauff. But no, Bouzkova out! Gauff finally beats Bouzkova. It was a long, ugly second set, but Gauff's into the fourth round without dropping a set, I think. I don't think she's dropped a set. And she will play Alexandrova in the fourth round, who hasn't dropped a set either. Nice work from Coco. GG's. That was a tough second set to watch, but she got it done in the end. At least we got something interesting happening, chat. There's the first interesting set we've had, or the first interesting match we've had. And it might be the last, because Djokovic is playing a qualifier next, and we don't know what to expect from that, but we know what usually happens. GG's. Yeah, Alexandrova is dangerous, for sure. No worries, London lady. Thank goodness it's over. I thought that was all right. The second set was not pretty, but it wasn't the worst. We've had more straightforward matches today, so at least it had some interest. Should have streamed the Keys match. Yeah, I should have probably just studied harder at school and become a doctor. But here we are. So, we do our best. Kenin trying to break ninth game. Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. Also, Fernley is getting wrecked by Norrie. Why did people say Sophia won? Because they lied. Papa lied. Papa lied. Scoreline for Kenin Keys. 5-4. Kenin final set. Deuce. Instead, I became an architect. Exactly. I became an architect, and then I decided to stream instead. Instead of following my debt. Glitch on the scoreboard. Look, shit happens. We can't fix it. Are you sticking with your prediction of Gauff winning the French? Hell yeah. I can't go back now. Can't go back. Alexandra Eala is beating Kudermetova 2 times today. In singles and doubles. Really? Oh, okay. Interesting. Are you debt-free after school? I am. I am debt-free. Which is nice. It took a while, but we got there. Ken doesn't want to close. Yeah, it's a tough one. Congrats, that's awesome. Yeah, it's pretty sick. It's one of my... well, passing the degree was one thing. Paying it off was another. So it was, yeah. One of these days, I'm going to invest time on getting one of those crowns. Tessa, don't worry about it. It happens just randomly. I don't even know how it happens. So I don't know how you could even get one. Your mum paid for college? Nice. Well, see, we have a different system in Australia where college gets paid or like funded by as like a loan, and then you got to pay the loan. So that's how it works here. You don't have to pay up front. You get if you get in, you then have to basically take a loan, and you pay that loan off as you work. Zhang versus Sabalenka quarterfinal, yeah. That could be fun. You pay interest on the loan? Yeah, every year. Every year you have to pay interest. So the faster you pay it off, the better it is. We have that in the US at sky-high interest rates. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have... I don't know. I don't even know what the rate was. I didn't even go to university. I didn't want to go to university. Fair enough. Do you have a scholarship for college? You can get a free ride, or is that not a thing? It probably is, but I don't know. I didn't get one. I couldn't afford one. I mean, I couldn't. I wasn't smart enough. You have student loans here? Okay. And Nisimova is clearly going to beat Sabalenka. Really? Okay. All right, chat. I'm going to send to the next one because I'm going to eat, and then we're going to come back. We've got an hour until Djokovic, so I'm going to take that hour because we didn't take the hour now. So we've been live for 7 hours straight. This match, at least this match filled in some time between that Djokovic match. So Djokovic versus Misilic coming up next is going to be... it's going to be interesting because Djokovic should win, but what the hell is Misilic going to do? We'll find out. We'll learn about this Austrian qualifier. But nice win by Coco. She gets her first win over Bouzkova. It is 6-1, 7-6. She is into the... She is into the 4th round, and she will take on Alexandra Eala in a couple of days' time. We might watch that one. We'll see how we go. But Djokovic coming up in about an hour. I'll see you soon.